There's a few decent games. We've got the Milan derby. Now, is this another one where we had Napoli versus Juve a couple of weeks ago? Napoli had no right to win the game on paper. The prices were a trap because people wanted people to back Juve at plus money. And Inter are just that. They are going to be plus money against AC.
Napoli versus Juventus wasn't a derby, first of all.
No,
Inter versus AC Milan,
but the thing is, it's not a local derby, but it is like a massive game, a little bit like your Man United, a little bit like Liverpool, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
The rivalry
I think that the Inter has the first chance in this game. It really doesn't matter. Napoli has a great squad. We cannot say the same thing about AC Milan. Napoli are fully packed with amazing players all over the pitch. They just need someone to put them together. AC Milan right now, true, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is back. He was ill the other day when they failed to beat Verona at home. And now they're not traveling, they're playing against Inter, but still on the road. I think that Inter have too much firepower right now, and they're still missing Lautaro Martinez because he was banned. He was suspended for 2 matches following that red card 2 weeks ago against Cagliari in that 1-1 draw. I still think that they have the necessary weapons to beat Milan right here with Romelu Lukaku, with Alexis Sanchez, with Barella, with Christian Eriksen. Without impressing, he has that last pass, he has that last assist. Victor Moses really impressed me, one of the new transfers. Ashley Young really impressed me. So I think that Conte knows what he's talking about. He's doing the best transfers because he wants experienced players. And let me tell you, if this Inter side can keep the distance of 3 points till the Champions League knockout stage starts on this month, basically, I think that they have a shot to the title because they are not in that competition. They are not. They are out of the Champions League, but Juventus are in the Champions League. So it will be a nice fight. Also, Lazio right now they are playing as we talk. They are playing Verona, and if they win this game, they overcome Inter Milan in the standings. So it's a nice three-way battle for the title there.
Okay, well, Chef Michael, we welcome you. Inter Milan going well. We can't mention Chef Michael without mentioning Inter. We'll come back to that game, the Milan derby, at the very bottom. But we've heard a lot of the names. Christian Eriksen, I don't think he's going to pull up many trees. We've got Ibrahimovic, who, again, for me, is just picking up the money. Who's been your star so far of this season?
You got to look at a guy like Luis Alberto on Lazio. I mean, I think obviously Immobile gets a lot of the credit for scoring all the goals for that team, but Luis Alberto has got that vision, has got that creativity to get that service into Immobile. So I think Luis Alberto is for me.
Okay, well, let's kick on. Let's have a look at the records, please.
Sorry.
What's the matter, Alex?
Sorry, his favorite team is Inter, and his star player is Luis Alberto from Lazio.
Well,
Come on, Chef Michael. Hey. You must say about Lautaro Martinez some words.
You asked me for a star player. That's got to be the star player for the league right now.
Exactly. Exactly. You weren't going to start telling me about Lukaku, was you?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, Rafa, get them records up, please. Here we go. Average price at 1.98. In La Liga, it's 2.02. Bundesliga, 2.02. So the boys are right on the money. But look at the profit. 33.2. Nothing, nowhere. I think the Premier League is probably the Premier League punters are the only boys that are even close to that accuracy of over 50% as well. And that's mostly down to Inter Milan. Let's have a look at their individual records, please. Alex at 8.1, he's cruising, he's happy with his little 8.1. But Chef Michael, 25.1. You are feasting, Chef Michael, at an average price of 2.09. There's not many hotter people on the planet. Right, Alex, I'm coming to you. We got Roma 1.65, which is minus 155. Draw 4.35, which is plus 3.35. And Bologna at 5.5, which is plus 450. Which way are you going?
Very, very disappointed with Roma last weekend. I went 4-1 in Italy, but unfortunately the banker lost, so the other 4 won. And the banker was AC Roma to beat Sassuolo on the road, and they were 3 goals down at halftime with a brilliant first half from Sassuolo with Caputo doing magic there in front of goal. AC Roma picked up themselves from above the pitch there and scored 2 goals, but they got a red card with Pellegrini, and the match was solved with another goal from Boga. So what I'm expecting here, I'm expecting an intense game with Bologna coming to win this one. I love this Bologna side. They are one of the most entertaining sides in Serie A, and I cannot see anything else than an Alex classic. Both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in the match at 1.9 minus 110.
Minus 110, nice price to get us off and running, Chef Michael. Genoa 2.45, which is plus 145. The draw at 3.5, which is plus 250. And Cagliari at 3.04, plus 204. Wide open game, but we like Genoa at home.
No, I don't like Genoa. I mean, I was really actually kind of shocked to see the line on this game. I mean, Genoa was down there in the relegation zone, and Cagliari is still trying to fight for that European spot. Genoa, they only have 16 points on the whole season. They're coming on the back of 2 draws, but they held Atalanta to that 2-2 draw, which is why I'm thinking it's probably an overreaction on this line. They also got a 0-0 draw with Fiorentina. I think Cagliari can come in there. I think they need to get back on the winning track here. But I'm going to play a little safe here. Cagliari draw no bet at 2.1 seems like a pretty reasonable price for a team that they're obviously going to be better than Genoa. They got an impressive attack with Simeone and João Pedro. So I think Cagliari can get in there and at least get a result.
Yeah, you have got to ask questions on the price at 3.04, which is plus 204, when on paper the better side is the visitors, but you've got the home side at 2.45. I'd beware of Genoa. Alex, Torino 2.23 plus 123 draw 3.34, which is plus 234, and Sampdoria at 3.6, which is plus 260. Torino started the season scoring goals in the Europa League. Now they look like they're scoring goals again.
Torino, yeah, they're scoring goals against them. They conceded 13 goals in their last 4 matches. And to Lecce to beat you 4-0, Atalanta to beat you 7-0. And to, I don't know, I think that the boys are trying to sack their manager. Walter Massari, I don't think that he's wanted anymore there. I think that this is what they are playing right now, Torino. If you see them playing, it's like they are on vacation. I don't know what is happening with them, because they have the squad, they have everything they need. I think that they hate their manager. I think that one more of those and Walter Mazzari is out. And I think that it will happen this weekend with Sampdoria and Claudio Ranieri. I'm going Sampdoria draw double chance at 1.75. Imagine the odds for Sampdoria draw double chance at 1.75, minus 133. Yes, Sampdoria lost 4-2 against Napoli, but for who missed that match was on television, and it was a great match. Napoli were really lucky to win that one. So I think that Ranieri and the boys can return home with at least 1 point from this trip to Torino.
Yeah, I thought Sampdoria were a bit casual in defence. I thought they overcommitted, lacked discipline. I mean, listen, it was 4-2 at the end of the day. They looked great going forward. I thought this game had Alex Classic, and that's why I mentioned goals. I thought that both sides would definitely score. Chef Michael, do you see goals in this game?
It's hard to see goals with Torino, like Alex just said. I mean, the goals that they're conceding, and we were on the both teams to score in that Atalanta game, and there's 7 goals in the match, and we can't get 1 goal from Torino. I mean, it was just a pathetic game. Torino's their attack is based around Andrea Bellotti, and I try not to get involved with teams that are just based around one guy. They had another guy with Zaza Simone, but he came off injured in that in their last win against Bologna. Sampdoria, I think they showed a lot of heart in that battle with Napoli the other day. Napoli gets up 2-0 and you think it's just going to be a slaughter, but Sampdoria battled back. I actually got the same mindset as Alex here, but I'm going to go with Sampdoria Drano bet at 2.4.
2.4, but you're both on that Sampdoria train. I think Torino turn up and do the business, but we're cheering on Sampdoria there. Chef Michael, I'll stay with you. Verona 7.5 plus 650 to draw, 4.05 which is plus 305, and Juve at 1.55 which is minus 183. Do we have to look anywhere else than Juve?
Yeah, Verona are a tough play to go visit. They've taken 18 points from home in 11 matches. They like to spread the ball around. They're not just a one attack kind of guy. Their guys are scoring goals. Valario scoring goals. Ferroni scoring goals from the midfield. These two teams haven't really played since 2017. Obviously, Verona's been down to Serie B, so it's kind of unfair to kind of go back on their history. But two of the last 5 have been draws, and even one was a Verona outright win. I think we can see goals from both teams. We're going to stay away from the outrights. You never know how Juve is going to turn up. They got the Champions League kicking back up in a few weeks. Both teams to score at 1.95. I think we can get a goal from both sides here.
Okay, 1.95. Alex, do you see Verona scoring?
I don't know what to say about that. I hope that they will score because they will help us with our bet. Basically, I have 2 bets for this one, half stake on both of them. So together, 1 unit combined between the two. Juventus and over 1.5 goals at 1.87 minus 115, and Juventus and over 2.5 goals at 2.4 plus 140. And if Verona, basically, if Juventus will win and we'll see also over 2.5 goals in the match, we win both of our bets.
Yeah, so we're looking at a nice Juve to beat Verona 2-1. I just don't trust Juve. I really don't. Alex, here's an Alex classic if ever I've seen one. Parma 4.85, which is plus 385. Draw 4.1, which is 310. And Lazio at 1.75, which is minus 133. This Lazio train is running like Inter were in the first 15 games of the season. Are you going to stay with them?
Yeah, I must stay with them, but I don't like only the straight win. I will combine the straight win with both teams to score at 3.25 plus 225 in US odds. The Parma are exactly like you said, a tough team to play against, and that they are scoring. They are scoring, and they have a great team effort despite having a star inside the team. They are absolutely brilliant from the middle and up, and I really like them passing the ball. Construction wise, they are beautiful, and I think that they will score against Lazio. But I see Lazio winning this match after all. So Lazio to win and both teams to score at 3.25 plus 225.
And obviously the saver in that is if you go with the Alex Classic, and it's Parma who get the winner, because listen, everyone's going to look at this game and think that definitely both teams scores, but it's who gets that third goal. Chef Michael, I've spoken to Alex about the Milan derby. I'll go back to him in a while. But Inter versus AC, Inter 2.03. Plus 103, is it a trap? Draw 3.5, which is plus 250. And AC Milan at 4.1, which is plus 310. Are you surprised that Inter are plus money?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because it's a derby. I mean, AC Milan they've seen a pretty big resurgence since the arrival of Zlatan. I guess you can compare it similar to what Derby County, how they've come up since Wayne Rooney's come over. But over the last 5 AC Milans, they've got more points than Inter. Since Ibrahimovic has joined the squad, they got that draw with Sampdoria, and they beat Cagliari, Udinese, and Brescia. And it was going to be interesting to see how Pioli juggled this team and managed how he was going to rotate it, because it was obvious that Zlatan and Piatek weren't going to be able to play together. But they ended up shipping out Piatek to Hertha Berlin, so Zlatan's that guy now, and it's hard to lean on a guy that's 38 years old and you're going to count on him for all your goals. But he picked up that injury in the Coppa Italia match with Torino, so it's kind of hard to vision what kind of attack they're going to have up there. Ante Rebic, he hasn't quite lived up to what they wanted him to be when they brought him over. And I think Inter's going to have too much firepower for him. They're getting healthy again. Barella's fit. Sensi's back fit. Christian Eriksen looks like he's going to try to retain that old form of his. That back line with Godin holding down that defense. I think Inter's attack and the defense is going to be too much for AC Milan. I just don't trust AC Milan yet, especially on the road in a big derby match. So Inter at the plus money price looks like a trap, but I'll take that trap for now.
Alex, I don't know if I can give you a bit of homework here, but what price are Inter Milan to win to 0?
Yeah, I will search it for you, but until that time, I will stick with the same bet. Inter to win at plus 100, 2.0. I think that they are the better side. If you look at the last matches for Milan, we talked about them keeping health to a 1-1 draw against Verona, and let's not forget that they played 25 minutes with one man extra because Verona were red carded. One of their most important people got red carded, Amrabat. With Brescia, they only won 1-0. With Udinese, they scored in the 93rd minute. Again, Rebic saved the day. Imagine what Eintracht Frankfurt had last season. Rebic, Luka Jovic, and Sebastian Haller. I think that Rebic and Luka Jovic are not the same players anymore. Maybe Sebastian Haller was the guy who profited the most from these transfers. Yeah, I think that Inter Milan will win this match easily, and I will look for your bet. I think that this is a good bet. I fancy Inter winning tonight. I think that it should be around 2.5.
3.3.
2.3?
3.3 plus 230. There's my little gift for you boys. I can't have Ibrahimovic, and obviously you're telling me that he's out or he's ill or he's injured. Listen, I see the old-fashioned Inter Milan here against AC. I just see win to 0, 3.3. There's my gift. Where's the banker, please, Chef Michael?
Flash, you know where I'm going. Going Inter all the way.
There you go. Alex, where's your banker?
Fuck,
oh, he don't like it. He don't like the banker.
Oh, man. What to do now?
Well, you got to go with... you've got to go Sampdoria. Sampdoria,
No.
double chance.
No. No, I'm going with Inter at the plus money there at the plus 100.
Okay, well listen, good luck to you gentlemen. It's a great card across European football this weekend. 2 absolutely cracking games in Bundesliga. We've got obviously Lazio and Parma, which I think is a great game, and obviously the Milan derby. Great games. I'm going into Milan and win to 0 at 3.3, and I fancy a few more will join me. Thanks, Chef Michael. Thanks, Alex. This has been sportsbookreview.com. If you like, then please press the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll notify you whenever we're doing a video. We had 60,000 3 weeks ago. Now we've got over 61,000. Remember, my target for the season or for the year is to get to 100,000. We're only going to do it if you press the thumb and press subscribe and let us notify you when we're on. You take care.